Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. Way past the norm, Norman, while you're conforming. Like comforting mattress.
What up, though? It's that nigga mine, and I'm reacting to another reactor I react to a lot, named Uk Games, and I found him reacting to Kendrick for the first time, and I like people outside of the culture to look at inside our culture, and that's how black people are. We love people to, you know, love our culture, you know, and love us too, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't just love our culture, love us too. But I like to see people show appreciation for our culture, so we about to get into this. Check out Uk Games, and he be checking out all types of shit. So like, subscribe, and share, so I can hit that 100K today. Let's see what he got to say.
And this has actually been recommended a bunch, and it is the full evolution of hip-hop, going all the way back to 1946, apparently, which I didn't even realize hip-hop started in the 40s, and then coming all the way to 2022. This video has been popping up in my comment section a bunch, and people said it gives me like a good idea of, well, one, where hip-hop kind of started, and then how it changed, how it shifted, and what it sounds like even today. So there's a lot of hip-hop artists I don't know, and a few I now do thanks to our Hip-Hop Wednesday, so I'm excited to see what I know on this list. Let's see if our Hip-Hop Wednesdays have paid off. Let's see if I recognize a few more of these names. Now, what we're going to do as well is what we're going to do. I'm going to read the comments in this video and see what you guys recommend and what reactions you would like for our Hip-Hop Wednesdays. All you need to do, put your recommendations down below. It's that simple. Make sure you're subscribed because we filter by subscribers only when it comes to recommendations. So if you're not subscribed, I won't see your recommendations. Subscribe, leave your recommendations. Like the ones you agree with.
I'll give them 8.
I'll give them
8 people you probably don't know.
It's my first time ever reaction to the evolution.
Since he's from the UK.
1946. 1946. So was there like no kind of style from 1946 all the way to 1979?
See, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello.
The Sugar Hill Gang. We actually checked this out, didn't we? That's kind of interesting. That sounds similar. Like the Sugar Hill Gang, kind of like there's like a similarity in sort of sounds, like disco hip hop. It's super interesting. The 80s feels very much about like dancing, doesn't it? Like that hip hop era is very much like dancing and moving and that kind of stuff. It's got a completely different energy to the sort of hip hop we listen to now. It doesn't even sound like the same genre. Okay, I'm a bit disappointed in myself. There's a lot of names I don't know here. Run DMC. Wait, I've heard this song, I think. Don't know this. Never heard of that. Never heard that either. Ever. But it sounds like the movie The Night Before. They sing a song at the beginning of that, like Christmas in Queens or something like that. Kind of sounds like that. I don't know if it's the same group. Song better. Ah, I've heard this song. Not the full version, but it's in loads of movies. Even now, you see what I mean? You can kind of see the sort of transition. You can actually, in this decade, you can see the transition from disco to a bit more like, I want to say hardcore, but that's not the right word. But there is like a change. There definitely is a change. There's a big change. This came out in '88. That came out in '88. You know what's crazy? When we checked out, I even said it didn't sound like as aggressive as the lyrics and the tone sounds. The instrumental kind of has that like funk to it. And I guess that's just the sound of the 80s, that like funk.
Shout out to whoever made the compilation video, but I feel like they should have made the song just a little longer. But I don't know, the video probably was already long as fuck. I don't know.
But damn, it's interesting that you have that funk instrumental with the aggressive
seemed like a disservice.
A Beastie Boys hit. I know this song! And there was a 5-minute Death Punch version, wasn't there? I gotta check out so much of this. And the Ice Cube as well. I gotta check out so much more, man. All of this sounds so good. Jeez. Also, Tupac as well. Like, you go from MWA to Tupac as well. I didn't even know that there was a crossover between them. What was their relationship like? I don't really know, like, how people perceived each other back then. Because it was very, like, region-based. Oh, that sounds good. Is that Snoop Dogg? He looks so different. Wu-Tang Clan. Okay, so they're the 93. Makes me so happy that I know a couple of these now. Like, we reacted to Wu-Tang Clan recently. Before that, we checked out NWA. It's nice. I feel good. It's nice. I know a few names. I want to keep learning more. That's why I thought this video would be good. Who's this guy? Nah. We haven't checked out anything from Notorious B.I.G. either. Mobb Deep. Who's Mobb Deep? I definitely feel like I've heard that one before. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. I think I heard a parody of that from somebody. God, that sounds amazing. Fucking hell, man. Do you know one thing you can hear shifting? The instrumental.
You talking about Weird Al.
And you can hear the tone shift as well. From the 80s, it felt very much like, here's some funk, here's some disco. We want people to move. We want people to move and dance and have a good time. That is shifting big time. Now it feels like it's more about, like, the seriousness of, like, the state of the world. And those lyrics become more serious. Even the instrumental is becoming more serious. The violin is becoming more prominently used in instrumental. The tone is shifting. The voices are getting deeper. You feel that change. It's almost like an emotional change. It goes from like fun to dark and heavy. Exhibit from Big My Ride. Jay-Z was in the 90s.
That's why they're broken, you're so biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize. Well, I feel the rain. I cannot maintain the badness of my brain. I resort to violence, my killers move aside.
I didn't know DMX was the freaking 90s either. DMX was the 90s? Do you know what my first exposure to DMX was? It was the movie Exit Wounds. And it had like a bunch of DMX songs in it, and it had like DMX acted in it. And I honestly love that movie. I mean, it's got Steven Seagal.
He got about five rappers.
The movie is great. Anyone ever seen the movie Exit Wounds? Actually a great film. And then Romeo Must Die was a really cool one, like sort of similar tone and style. I don't think DMX was in that one though, but that was a cool movie too. This came out in 99 as well. I was way too young when I first heard Eminem. Because like, my dad had like 2 hip hop albums.
Hey, and with him bringing it up, I got
The other one was
first time I heard
mentioned
Eminem
before,
was at my uncle's house. We didn't have cable at our house, and I was on my uncle's crib, and I can remember, nigga, like right by his front door, he had a big screen TV, nigga, and him inside the psych ward where they like there's a bunch of Slim Shady. I can remember that shit vivid as a kid. Like, dang, who is this guy? Well, I continued to go outside and play, but I caught it.
God, I was gonna say Taste the Pain. Wait, wasn't Taste the Pain a Wu-Tang game? I swear that was. God damn it, wasn't it? Onyx. It was Onyx.
Last album was the Grind.
An Onyx album.
They wanna know if he still got it. They say raps change. They wanna have
Such an amazing instrument.
I feel like
I know this
he
song.
should have let them finish like the end of their bar, cause he cut him off like right at the. I don't feel like that little part would make a difference.
I can't believe how old some of these songs are. Wow.
I'm crowned the best services. Many years on this professional level.
I've had people recommend Nas before. The name comes up a bunch. I don't know, when we did the Kendrick journey, I swear Nas got brought up a bunch.
Yeah, of course.
Should we check out Nas?
Facts.
Better, the world is
Have
still
to.
mine.
Oh, they took that off.
Complete change again. Like, you know what, actually, the music has changed. It's become more like confident, hasn't it? Whereas in the 80s was very much like about funk and having a good time and dancing. The 90s sort of drifted slowly into more important messages, important lyrics, important tones, and a bit more darker, you know, on what we're trying to talk about.
Yeah, well, he don't know. It was a balance. It was conscious rap. It was that, of course, negative rap. and it was, you know, stripper rap. So it was just a balance of all types of rap. Then they kind of X'd out the conscience and just put the, you know, dumb rap at the forefront.
Now the 2000s, early 2000s feels like a bit more like epic. You know, it's more music that's supposed to like either like sort of make you move again, but make you think and give you that kind of like energy. You can do it. It's motivational, a bit more hard. That's kind of the way I'm feeling.
But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs.
2002. Did 8 Ball come out 2002? Man, we really grew up young, didn't we? Grew up quick, I mean. Because, like, I remember when 8 Ball came out. I would have been like 8.
8 years old. I was young too, so I had to been bald. So he kind of younger than me. I had to been about 11 years old when 8 Mile came out.
My parents fucked up for
11 or
some of these
12.
movies, right? Who is Outkast? Because I've heard this one before as well. I need to check out Outkast. I love this song. The Enemy. I love DMX, by the way. I don't know enough of DMX, but I love DMX. There's like that song, like I love that song. And there's another song by DMX I love as well. There's like DMX has got awesome voice. May he rest in peace.
About your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. Kids clapping.
But wait, that's the dude from Scary Movie. Is it Fat Joe? I swear I watched a video on him and like what he tells people he's done or something. He's a part of terrorist.
No way, you can get to know me. Beat the love of the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine on it till my heart stop. Go ahead,
I feel like I remember that song.
open it, they gon' catch me riding dirty. Tryna catch me riding dirty.
God, man! So many of these are amazing.
45, white on white, that's rock.
See, it's changed again. It's become more flexing, especially with Rick Ross. I mean, I don't know any of Rick Ross's songs, but I know him. I see clips of him everywhere. Bro is the king of flexing. It has become a bit more like confident, a bit more flexing, a bit more like party again. It's kind of gone back to how it was in the 80s, except about it being like funk and dancing. It's more like flexing and dancing.
It was still versatility, but he's right. You know, as far as the corporations or labels, that's what they pushed.
That kind of it's about how cool we were.
Did you expect me to just let you hit it?
That was 2007.
2007.
Dang, that's crazy.
Shoes and cars, wood floors in the new apartment, couture from the stores.
Why didn't I get blurred out there at the end? Why show? Imagine like right now it's like hello, and then like my face just gets blurred out. It's like why? Man, it's changed so much. The whole tone has changed. The evolution is crazy.
They gotta put Kanye in there.
It's so different
much
now. It's super flex.
Even with the Jay-Z shit.
In the front seat of the Hummer, she's a very freaky girl. She get it from her mama.
Play. Now look at this. Madness magnet keeps attracting.
Look at that. That look like Muscle Man. Muscle Man from the regular show. For a quick second.
Right there on Broadway, pulled me back to that McDonald's, took it to my stash spot, the 560 station.
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah.
You're hearing a change, aren't you? It's like, it's interesting. Because hip hop before this felt like it was very much about the lyricism and the message. And even if you were flexing, it was still the message you were trying to get across. And lyricism was important, as well as like tone and words. The enunciation was important. And instrumental was important. It felt like there was a love for the craft. Now I don't know if it was more electronic a little bit. I don't know about that one. That's not too bad. Oh, I know this song. You know what's funny? The only reason I know this song is because it was in Saints Row.
I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing?
That's what what Drake's music sounds like? I've never heard a Drake song in my whole life. My only knowledge of Drake is everything we check. Well, actually, it's not true, because when we went down the Kendrick Lamar rabbit hole, we obviously checked out when we did the rap beef. We did some Drake reactions because I wanted to make sure I heard both sides. But he didn't sound like that. When we did that, he didn't sound like that. I preferred how he sounded in the rap battle. I'm not a fan of that. Maybe I like it when I listen to it again. I don't know about that. When I say I don't know about these songs, keep in mind I'm only hearing the tiniest snippet. I might like the full version of Jack.
And your man ain't acting right. So you packing it down, yeah, my fucking problem. Yeah, I like the fucking got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem.
Did I check that out? 2 Chainz, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar? Have I ever reacted to this song? Kendrick Lamar and Drake did this song. Did I check this out? I swear I did something.
Got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem.
That's a headless horse. Extendo long as an extension cord.
You did the smallest.
I haven't really reacted to much modern hip hop, other than like the ones we've done, some NF, some Kendrick, and some of the other sort of videos we've done. There definitely seems to be a bit of a bridge, a divide in hip hop sound. There's whatever this is, and then there's whatever the Kendrick Lamar side is that we've been checking out.
Facts.
This is
He's right. I don't listen to that shit.
This is different. This is different. You just kind of like repeat the song over and over again and just breathe on it a little bit. You know? Like, let me look around my room and pick something. All right. What have I got? What can I pick? A luggage. Luggage kind of works. Luggage is a good word. Luggage.
I got that luggage.
Suitcase. 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 I got my suitcase. Suitcase. Yeah. Is that it? What happened to lyricism? What's the Versace song, man? It's Versace. It's like, oh, done is up. That whistle tune from Kill Bill. You know what I love about hip hop is how relatable it is. This song called Rich Gang. Man, am I gonna get flamed for this? People are gonna be like really angry with me, but like, look. What?
No, it's funny because he think the name of the song is Rich Gang. It's not that.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna be honest. You know what? Screw it. My reaction's always honest. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like hip hop had a big shift, and I don't feel like it was in a good way. If you're talking, like, we go back to the 80s and it was funk and it was awesome. Like, from this list. We go back to the 90s and it was all about lyrics and empowerment and like, racial issues in America, and everything meant something. And the instrumental was incredible, and it was like the experimentation of instrumental. You go to the early 2000s and it was like epic, and like even the flexing was cool, and everything felt like brilliant. And like the 50 and Eminem on here and DMX and it was just like all like kind of like aggression and power, and it was kick ass, man. From the sounds, that's what it felt like. Like, those songs are getting me epic. These are making me feel nothing. I wouldn't, like, maybe, like I said, maybe if I listen to the full versions, I'd feel different. But these sound bites, it's not. I really don't like the crazy effects on a voice as well.
Yeah. Looking at me for the pay cut, but how much I be looking at you from the face down? I'll make 11 even boom with the bass down. Skimming.
Listen to the fucking difference, man. Listen to the difference. You listen to the difference. Listen to how much better that sounds. Post Malone. Don't get me wrong. Sounds like a vibe. It does, Post Malone stuff, but it's so different to the other stuff.
It's low key at the night show. So don't you roll me like
that sounds alright. See, this is the thing. It's the same tune. Is it? they just handed out everybody. We only got one, make it pass it around. It's the same tune.
I just did a show, spent the check on my mama. When I go and vacate,
I don't mind the instrumental here though.
Push me to the edge. Phantom, that's alright. It's alright.
Same tune, just a higher tempo. Have and he's like, maybe go low.
It's called a triplet flow for those that don't know. I just don't fuck with everybody sounding alike, and he got a point.
Like it's the same bit. It's a vibe, but it's still different. We've checked out a few Juice WRLD videos and songs. I'll be honest, I love what I've heard. I think the guy's awesome.
I hold back sometimes I won't. I feel good sometimes I don't.
See, Drake kind of sounds the same as those guys. Well, he's like, it's the breathing.
Yeah.
It's that tempo that gets me off.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba. Da ba da. I think people, man, the conversation's gonna hate on me, isn't it?
No,
what I'm saying is, from this evolution, and that's all I've got to go on there, or tiny snippets. I don't know. It doesn't even feel like the same music. I feel like I'm listening to two different genres.
That's one only thing I got blue, what you want, the Chanel Balenciaga.
That's alright. I don't mind that.
Chicken for lunch, had a long talk with a young nigga Kodak. Reminded me of young nigga.
This ain't bad. Alright.
Lot of niggas out here playing they phone. I done put my whole arm in the rim, this talking, and I know Papa
I don't mind that.
I'm in the loop with the woo. What's money worth? I put your face to the news. I put the puss on the shirt.
I'm that beat. I'm gonna eat. I can try to beat it.
I definitely noticing a shift better direction. I don't know, it's like 2011 to like 2017 or something. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. for the most part. We're coming in there, but now, I don't know. I can vibe with all these.
I ain't seen niggas hit corners in the motherfucking birds.
Yeah, man. Family Ties is a banging song.
Freely, but now they got it out for me. I don't care what factory you was in, you can't. The trap still running on.
No idea who.
Only the 22.
I'll be honest. Central C I know though.
Christmas Day. Somebody told Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that in my great tracks. You see the book.
Central C is UK rapper, right? I actually think I've seen Central C live by accident. I love right now. People are like, by accident. How the fuck you see someone live by accident? So I went to the Sidemen.
We ain't gonna listen to all this. We just wanted to see him react to the hip hop parts. That's what's up, though, man. Actually seeing somebody, you know, from other cultures react, and like how he felt about majority of them songs. That's how I felt about it. Like early '90s, early 2000s, music was better. Subject matter, delivery, beat selection, all that shit was better earlier. Then, like I said, the corporations and labels got involved, too involved. You know, came up with a plan which was spoken by Busy B, well, Bone Thugs and Harmony. They spoke on what the plan was, because they was told in the early 90s, you know, to essentially invest themselves inside, like, of these investments. Like, hey, look, we got some shit in the pharmaceutical company, these liquor brands, all this shit. We go use hip hop to utilize these opportunities we have. So that was what it was. But I ain't gonna go too deep. Like, subscribe, and share. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive. It's that nigga Mine, and much love.
Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. Way past the norm, Norman, while you're conforming. Like comforting mattresses that comfort them when torment snoring. Like you in your own home without home phone. I'm more like E.T., got a phone home past the moon. It's not a movie, I'm about to fly past it soon. Spiritually, I roam alone. Physically, I'm eating off a plastic spoon. Sometimes I get caught in the spirit of